It's a homecoming for Texas-born quarterback Patrick Mahomes, who rallied his team from 11 down Sunday for a much-needed win against Indianapolis. But Dak and Dallas had an epic comeback of their own, matching the franchise's all-time comeback. It's the Chiefs and the Cowboys and a hoedown on Thanksgiving Day.
Y'all ready?
Yeah! This ain't Texas. Woo! Ain't no hold'em. Hey! So lay your cards down, 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 down. So park your Lexus. Woo! And throw your keys up. Hey! Stick around, round, 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 round. Stick around. And I'll be damned if I can't slow dance with you. Come pour some sugar on me, honey, too. It's a real live boogie and a real live hold down. Don't be a come take it to the floor now. Woo! This ain't Texas. Ain't no hold'em. Hey, lay your cards down, 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 down. So fuck your Lexus. And throw your keys up. Hey, stick around, round, 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 round. Stick around. And I'll be damned if I can't slow dance with you. Come pour some sugar on me, honey, too. It's a real live boogie and a real live hold down. Don't be a come take it to the floor now.
We've got a good game for you on this great American holiday. Happy Thanksgiving.
How bad do you want that? And the first, second, last time, everything you got. All day, all day.
Now we're running to the first bar that we find, yeah. Ooh, one step to the right.
Roll to the right side, and Emma Mahomes throws for the end zone. Oh, touchdown, Kansas City.
Ooh, you run to the left.
Prescott throws left, caught by Pickens. Touchdown! What a move by Pickens.
This ain't Texas. Ain't no hold'em. Hey, lay your cards down, 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 down.
Dominate.
There we go.
Throw your keys up. Hey, stick around, round, 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 round. Stick around, and I'll be damned if I cannot dance with you. Come pour some sugar on me, honey, too. It's a real live boogie and a real live hold down. Don't be a come take it to the floor now. Woo!
The table is set. It is a hoedown, and it's a big one. With so much riding on this, on each side of the ledger, they both desperately need this game. Kansas City and the Cowboys about to collide on Thanksgiving Day here on CBS. And hello, friends, and happy Thanksgiving. Jim Nantz, along with Tony Romo, Tracy Wilson, and Gene Steratore. What a pleasure to share another Thanksgiving Day with you. It's been fun being with you and Candace and Hawk and Rivers and Jonesy the last couple of days.
Same with Jameson, Finley, and you. It's been a blast. Happy Thanksgiving, big guy.
How about this, number 9? You started 9 times on Thanksgiving Day,
right.
And this is the 9th time we've called a game on Thanksgiving Day, and I don't think there's ever been a bigger one we've called. It's one of the bigger ones all time in Dallas on Thanksgiving Day.
There's no question. This has everything you want in a football game. If you're a football fan or not, just know this. This is basically a regular season playoff game. Both these teams' backs are against the wall. Whoever comes out of here with a victory has a great opportunity ahead of them. Whoever loses, really difficult to get in the playoffs.
Let's talk about Dak and the Cowboys, who have won their last 2, the big 21-point comeback against the Eagles. They've got reinforcement on defense. They got Quinton Williams now on this roster after the trade. He's made a difference, and he's got all kinds of weaponry, too, on offense with his receivers and a running back to boot.
You can see the hope and everything for the Dallas Cowboys fan base. What's happened the last 2 weeks completely shifted their just focal point this year. We think they have a chance all of a sudden. You're like, whoa, look at this team. Dak Prescott's playing some of the best football of his career, and you called it. He's got the weaponry around him. Having Pickens, CD Lamb, I mean, this is an explosive offense, and we're going to find out today if he can figure out the disguises from Steve Spagnuolo, who's one of the best at making it difficult on quarterbacks.
When we talk to Patrick, he's so stoked, having been born in nearby Tyler, to have a Thanksgiving game here in Dallas, and his team also has to get this game today.
They have to have it. I mean, last week, that was another mini playoff game, and he knows that. I thought in the fourth quarter last week, Jim, he willed his team to victory. He literally put his team on his back, and he says, we're not going out like this. He's going to have to do that again today. I mean, if you wanted one quarterback right now in the National Football League with a game like this, where everything's on the line on Thanksgiving, going back home, you would want Patrick Mahomes.
There's no question about that. And just a moment ago, Patrick paid a visit with Tracy on the field.
Happy Thanksgiving, Patrick. You grew up here in Texas. You have never played an NFL game in this stadium. To have the opportunity to play on Thanksgiving Day, what does that mean?
Yeah, it's awesome. You know, you grew up watching these games, and so to be able to play here in my home state around my family will be a lot of fun.
Both of these teams are really in desperation mode. For you guys to come away with the win, what will it come down to?
Yeah, you got to just go out there and make positive plays. You know, good stuff's going to happen, bad stuff's going to happen, but if you can continue to make positive plays, you'll find a way to win.
We wish you the best of luck. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Trace, Tony, let's look at who brings it home. Presented by Wayfair.
To bring home the victory today, Kansas City has to have their revitalized run game. They did it last week, 30 rushes by Kareem Hunt, outstanding. I don't think they're going to do as much today, but they have to contain Pickens and Lamb. Pickens is on fire right now. And for the Cowboys, Dak, his commanded line of scrimmage, he's got to figure out the disguises of these pressures that are coming, and they got to play more man coverage. You cannot play zone if you're going to beat Patrick Mahomes.
All right, let's go to the Cowboys in-stadium announcer. Here is Jeff Kay.
Ladies and gentlemen, to honor America, please join us in singing the national anthem. Today's colors are presented by members of the Salvation Army Color Guard, brought to you by USAA. And continuing a Dallas Cowboys tradition, our anthem trumpeter from the Salvation Army, Anthony Barrington, accompanied by Madeline Salter.
There's no place that I would rather be on Thanksgiving than right here, right now at a football game. There's just certain things that go together. You know, the turkey, the family, the tradition, football, and we have it all today.
It's true today. John Madden forever remembered on Thanksgiving Day. He and Pat Summerall made their Thanksgiving debut on CBS in 1981, calling the Bears against the Cowboys at Texas Stadium. It's a glorious, clear day outside. It's raucous inside, Tony, as we get set for these two teams. Both born in Dallas, these franchises, back in 1960. They even shared a stadium for their first 3 seasons over at the Cotton Bowl. But now it's Kansas City and Dallas. And as you put it so well, it's like a regular season playoff game when the Cowboys are on offense.
Well, that guy right there, this is going to be what I think the game will come down to. Steve Spagnuolo, one of the best corners. He disguises defenses. He makes it look this way, then blitzes from other spots. Dak has been incredible pre-snap. He's been good against the blitz this year. However, in their storied history, Spagnuolo has got the best of Dak.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Macy's. Bud Light. If you drink, don't drive. Decide to ride. And by American Express. There's nothing quite like platinum. Well, by the way, Tony, this is remarkable. You look what happened last week, the 2 comeback wins. Look at the second line. Time leading in the game. This is the first game in NFL history between 2 teams coming off wins in which they never led until there was no time remaining. It's also the first Thanksgiving game in history with each team coming off double-digit comeback victories. This Cowboys offense, they started out with, at home, they start out with 3 40-point outbursts. They're averaging 33 on the season now at home. Most in the league when it comes to total offense, 425 a game.
Well, they just saw it. This Chiefs defense last week, almost the same numbers as the Colts, who were also right there at the top of the league. Big test today.
Third. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Lowe's. Tackle your to-do list early with Lowe's to earn your Sunday. And by Crown Royal. Kickoff with Crown. Please drink responsibly. We got a little surprise visit here by Matt Pittman right before kickoff.
He's great. Meat Church had done a great job, and it was good. I know you might have got a little bite of that.
I got a few bites in there. You saw him at Jason Witten's retirement party.
He did a great job. And by the way, CeeDee Lamb, you want to know how good he is? They've been shadowing him with Trent McDuffie on the other side. Already the most yards McDuffie has given up one-on-one to a receiver this year, and it's in the first quarter against CeeDee Lamb.
How about that? Ball bounces on a hop to Thornton, and he's out to the 28-yard line. Well, the Cowboys timeline, and it's had so many different things to talk about this season, some highs and some real lows. The 3-5-1 record to start the season, but then they went out and made these trades. Gordon Williams, what a 4th season, and Logan Wilson. Man, he is another great pickup. They won their last 2 games and had that comeback that matched their all-time franchise record of 21.
And there's Williams right there. He's been a monster since they've got him.
It was always an honor to play for the Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day. And having John Madden on the call made it even more special.
Emmett off to the races. Just keep giving him the ball and some good things are going to happen.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yeah. Pat and John had a lot of chances to talk about Emmitt Smith, the great one, and what a class act he is in this community, Tony.
He is. He's been everywhere, does things for so many people, and John Madden said it correct. Just give him the ball.
And a lot of good things are going to happen.
Yeah, the all-time leading rusher, probably want to give him the ball.
That's right. Brian Schottenheimer in his first year, he has such strong ties, the family, to Kansas City. There's his dad, Marty, the late, great coach, Marty Schottenheimer.
Incredible coach.
Young Brian right alongside. They moved to Kansas City when Brian was in his sophomore year in high school. He went to Blue Valley High School. The parents just loved living there in that community. Strong ties, but gets taken down. The Dallas Cowboys served the team's annual early Thanksgiving Day meal at the Salvation Army of North Texas on Wednesday, November 12th. The team split into 2 groups to aid approximately 600 less fortunate men and women at both the Salvation Social Services Center in Dallas and Fort Worth. That's a long-standing tradition, Tony.
Yep, it is. I mean, I did that every year we were here. It was a great experience. You got to meet everyone in the community. It's just such a special thing they do.
Do a sack of Hurts last week, one of the biggest and best sacks of the year in the league. Here you look at the AFC playoff picture, and look where Kansas City resides entering week 13 in 10th position. Look how tightly bunched it is. And the problem they have is
lost to all 3 of those teams. So they're technically 2 games behind. And if they lose today, 3. It's so challenging for both these teams. Whoever wins today, you do have a way to get into the playoffs. If you lose, it's really bleak.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Target, where game day meets the holidays. Ram trucks, nothing stops Ram. And by Verbo, private vacation rentals. I had a look at a number of our members of our incredible crew we got to break bread with last night and celebrate Thanksgiving, and some heartfelt speeches by many of our technical team members, really touching.
I always felt like that'd be tough. A guy standing right in front of you when you're catching it. I know you were a punt returner.
I gave it up. I didn't want the job. The amazing shots of today's game are provided by Nationwide. He's got about 4. What a pleasure it is to have Gene Steratore on the road with us. We get him during the playoffs. We get him on Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Gino.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, fellas.
You're here, and I don't know if you got the word to Hussey, but there's a moratorium on penalties today?
No, it's a great game. 3 fouls, right? 2 holds, a short 5. Look, in these games, get the football down and let the veteran quarterbacks dictate the tempo.
That's exactly right. Great to have you here today.
Good to be here, man.
You know your stuff, and I agree with you. Let's go watch some football and not some flags.
Stamp out the 36. We showed you the AFC playoff picture and how murky things are for the Chiefs.
This is tougher.
It's even tougher for the Cowboys, isn't it?
This is really difficult. Think if they go 5-6, right? 5, 6, and 1. Well, now you've got to somehow get here. So even if San Francisco, with 5 games left, were to lose 2 games, not good enough. So they'd have to lose 3 of their next 5 for you to get in the playoffs. You basically have to win out. With it, 2 is questionable, but Kareem Hunt, 30 carries, only 4 days, coming back, doing it again today.
8 for 45 today. 2-minute warning. Happy Thanksgiving from everybody at CBS. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Visa. Visa, everywhere you want to be. And by Avatar, Fire and Ash, in theaters December 19th.
I feel like that was the Cowboys team earlier in the year. It was fire on offense and ash on defense. I don't like that.
He's going to pick up.
You know, we fumbled
8
one
yards.
time, like 2008 or 9, just handing it off in 15 seconds, and we fumbled and they got a field goal attempt. It's like, just down it.
Cowboys will go to the locker room with the lead. And we go down to Tracy.
Thanks a lot. And Coach, after a fast start, 2 straight punts, what do you got to get back to doing in that second half?
Yeah, so we've got to get rid of the penalties. We take care of the penalties, we'll be okay there. Run and pass, but we'll see how it goes the second half.
In terms of defense, what adjustments do you want to see, especially on 3rd down getting off the field?
Yeah, right. We've got great 3rd down situations. We need to make a play and get off the field.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
All right, Tracy.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Dallas 17, Kansas City 14. Halftime is next after these first half highlights and a word from your local station.
Here are the first half highlights presented by State Farm.
I'm on a mission. When the times get tough, I'm never quitting. I'ma make it to the top, I got a vision. I know they wanna see me fall, I'm never tripping. Yeah, I'm on a mission. Let's go. They know I will never fall. I'll do anything to reach my goal. Never let it go. I gotta go for
Cowboys lead it 17-14. About to begin the 3rd quarter with the Cowboys kicking to Kansas City. It was 14-7 after the first. The Chiefs led. They got blanked in the 2nd quarter, Tony. The Cowboys put up 10 in the 2nd, including that big burst by Malik Davis to give them the lead.
Huge burst right there. I think that's really the difference right now. But the hold by Dallas to end the first half was huge, especially the double-up opportunity that you talked about. If Kansas City went down and scored, then get the ball and scored, Dak could have been down by 11 all of a sudden. So right now they're right in position. Both these teams need this game, and it's going to come down to these 2 guys. You've seen how it's played out in the first half. Mahomes relying on the run game a little bit in a good way, but getting the stop by Dallas. Dak is playing exceptional football outside of the interception. This is the game, Jim. Dak versus Patrick. In some ways, your season, playoffs, future, comes down to the second half on Thanksgiving.
What more could you want to watch?
Nothing.
By the way, the Chiefs ran for more yardage than they passed for in that first half. So Aubrey about to just pooch it. He barely has to even touch it with that cannon of a leg. And here's Smith. And Rashard Smith, who went here to SMU his last year at college, is near midfield with a big return to open the quarter, open the half, and earlier Tracy caught up with Brian Schottenheimer.
Coach, you overcame the early turnover. Your defense continues to play with confidence. What was the message to your team as you take the field in the second half?
Well, we just said keep attacking the ball. We feel like we're going to get the ball out. We got to protect the ball, obviously, but hey, it's who can do right longer. It's going to be a 4-quarter battle. They're a great team, right? We're playing with a lot of confidence, but I like our chances.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Back inside AT&T Stadium, the ball was actually first touched and possessed at the 3-yard line, and that's where the Cowboys will commence. Field and Kansas City able to hold the Cowboys. An exchange of punts to open the second half. Hope your Thanksgiving table was a special one. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Copilot on Windows. Meet the computer you can talk to. Progressive coverage you can count on. Progressive.com. And by Royal Caribbean. It's big time. Great look at, again, more members of our crew. We love them dearly, and they send all their love to all their family members back home. We have family members that have seen their loved ones work this game on CBS for decades, being away from their homes on this holiday.
That's why you punt, because you trust your punter to put him down.
Yeah, he's a good one.
When I think of Thanksgiving, a few things come to mind. Family, food, and watching football with a great John Madden on the call.
You see what's sitting right beside the bird there is a football. Those are the only two things you need. It's a turkey to eat and a football to throw.
Andy was definitely John's guy. John said Coach Madden had the unique ability to touch generations, that's for sure. As a coach, as a broadcaster, and of course his game will live forever.
Oh, you're not kidding.
So catch.
They just pressured there. This is going to be the key. We said it earlier. Keys to the game. Early in the game, came after him on the first third down. Prescott didn't see it coming, throws the interception. But since then, he's been beating pressure. Even when you don't see everything, you can't get it always right against Spags. But Dak has done an incredible job. He has been outstanding. We said and showed you earlier in the game, keys to the game, Dak versus this pressure. He's been great all year, been good after that first interception.
Here comes a blitz. By the way, in honor of Coach Madden's legacy, the NFL is auctioning off game-worn and game-used items from today's Thanksgiving Day matchups to help support the John Madden Foundation. Visit NFL.com/auction to bid on these authentic items and support John's long-standing commitment to underserved youth. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Walmart Black Friday deals. Now live and ready to shop online now. And by AT&T, connecting changes everything. The ruling on the field, the touchdown has been taken away. You can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus. Well, by the way, our holiday weekend continues next with an outstanding college hoops matchup after our game here, featuring 4th-ranked Duke and number 22 Arkansas tonight on CBS, on the road to the Final Four. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Old Navy. Verizon, the best 5G network. There's only one best. And by Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today. And the Lions game, whole family, Cowboy fans growing up. By the way, CBS Friday, December 5th, TV's #1 new show. Returns Donnie Wahlberg and Sonequa Martin Green star in an all-new Boston Blue. That's Friday, December 5th on CBS. Now the Cowboys find themselves down 1.
They wanted the kickoff back where they were.
You know, there's actually not only is there all this playoff tension that you're feeling right now, there's a trophy that goes back to 1998. Lamar Hunt and Jerry Jones, they lived on Preston Road just across the street from one another. They made their own trophy. They had to say it had to be under $100. Couldn't top that. And it goes back and forth to the owner that wins the matchup when they play.
I totally believe that. Just $100. Couldn't possibly be more than that. And you know what, though? The Preston Road Trophy, that's more important, right, than getting this monster victory to keep your season alive.
This is what it's all about. There's Clark. There's Jerry.
Two of the great owners in the National Football League.
By the way, Sunday you can count on another NFL on CBS doubleheader featuring matchups shaping the playoff race. The early slate highlighted by the Texans, who are surging, and the Colts. And then later, Tony, you want to do one more this week? Let's do it. We're heading to Pittsburgh tomorrow for a key showdown between the Bills and the Steelers. That's the national doubleheader game Sunday. It all begins at noon Eastern with JB and the guys. The NFL Today, you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS. Streaming on Paramount Plus. There's the quarterback comparison. They both have been superb today. Dak and Dallas now.
I agree.
We'll have to start back at the 10-yard line. Paramount Plus is the new home of UFC. Starting this January, stream every fight live with just one subscription. UFC on Paramount Plus. It's on.
That means you basically have to win out and get a little help, which they could do, but it's starting to get to that point where it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, just looking at this, they've got Houston coming up, okay?
Yep,
right there. They've got the Chargers the week after that, December 14th.
Which will be like a playoff
So
game.
that can affect those two scenarios. But again, you got Jacksonville and Buffalo sitting there that have the head-to-head against Kansas City, having already beaten the Chiefs.
I know. The one thing, though, Dallas has no wiggle room, in my opinion. Guess what? This game ain't over.
No, it's not.
I've got to make them drive the field and take time off the clock.
Donald. Again, there's the Madden Trophy that will be presented after the game to the game's MVP. A $10,000 donation from the NFL Foundation will be given in the name of the winner to the youth football program of their choice. And you got to figure it's coming down to one of the two quarterbacks. Whichever one wins will have that great gift and connection with Coach Madden on this special holiday. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Chewy. For holidays with pets, there's Chewy with everything. And by Capital One. What's in your wallet? Well, Dallas just picked up a pivotal first down on the pass play to Pickens. And the Chiefs without timeouts. Dallas with a first down. Tony, they're now in victory formation.
It's over, I mean, unless something crazy happens. And there's the old school Tom Landry.
Yes, it is.
The Chiefs now turn into Dallas. Neither team has any room for error going forward.
Yeah, they almost have to win out, let's be honest.
Kansas City does.
Yeah, because if they go 10-7.
Not enough.
Again, Buffalo, Jacksonville have an edge on you already head-to-head.
That means they got to get to 8. 8 losses. Not going to happen.
Going to have to go 11-6.
Correct, and I think that will get them in.
One more snap, and the Cowboys will have a third straight win. And as you said, they will have beaten the two teams from Super Bowl 59, Philadelphia and Kansas City, in a span of 4 days.
They just got through Murderers Row, almost. Now at the Lions, and if they win that, who do you think is better than them?
Masterful job by Brian Schottenheimer.
He was incredible today. You could give him the MVP alongside of Dak and CeeDee Lamb.
Dak Prescott will be the Madden MVP of this game for directing the Dallas offense and throwing for 320 yards and a pair of touchdowns.
Happy Thanksgiving, big guy.
Big guy.
That was a fun one.
Thank you, number 9.
Regardless of who wins, We don't root. We just love to watch a great game, and we got one.
Our ninth together was the best one. It was everything we hoped it would be. The Cowboys now get a notch above 500. It's 6-5-1. Still plenty of work to do, but they'll have the Lions next Thursday.
What happens if Philadelphia loses? Just saying, things are getting very close. Not saying that's going to happen, but just know this. The Cowboys are for real.
Folks, I hope you've had a fabulous Thanksgiving with those you love. On this day of gratitude, we've been grateful to have the chance to present this one to you. Coming up next, the State Farm postgame show for Tony, Tracy, and Gene. This is Jim Nantz saying so long from Arlington, Texas. Again, happy Thanksgiving. We'll join James Brown in New York right after this.
This is the State Farm postgame show.
And on a day like today, folks, they say you should let the big dogs eat, and all night long. Dak feeding his guys, and the Cowboys walked away with the win over the Chiefs by the score of 31-28. Hello again, everyone, and welcome to the State Farm postgame show. Coming up next, the big Thanksgiving festivities continue with an outstanding college hoops matchup featuring number 4 Duke and number 22 Arkansas. Again, that's coming up next right here on CBS. But right now, we take you back out to Jim Nantz in Dallas for a special presentation.
Thank you, JB. Thank you, JB. We love you. It's our honor to present the Madden Thanksgiving MVP Trophy, which aims to reflect Coach Madden's joyful contributions to the game and the NFL's Thanksgiving traditions. Along with the trophy, the MVP will receive a $10,000 donation from the NFL Foundation to the youth football program of their choice. Youth football was something that meant a lot to John, so this is another way of honoring his legacy and impact on the game. Tracy, down to you.
Well, thanks a lot, Jim. Now, we can give this trophy to basically anyone on this team, but Dak, we are going to hand you the John Madden MVP award for willing this team to victory today. And I know the importance of this one. And then you talked about it, having Patrick Mahomes on the other sideline. You've won 5 Thanksgiving Day games. Where does this one rank for you?
Yeah, at the top of it. Definitely does. Just being able to play this game with these guys, you see this brotherhood, how much it means, what we've been through this year, but the way that we're able to just show our resilience, keep fighting. Now this is our 3rd in a row. We can do anything that's in front of us. And with these guys, the confidence that we have, we're looking forward to it.
You talked about these guys. Let's bring in CD right now because we talked about what happened last week and the way this guy rebounded. You said you weren't concerned whatsoever. CD, talk about your mentality coming into this one.
Next game is going to be my best one. That's always my mentality. Regardless if I play good, play bad, I got my guys with me. I know they got my back and vice versa. So it's all love. It's understood. And just go out there and do my thing.
You beat both Super Bowl teams in back-to-back weeks. Where is this team right now in terms of how well you are playing and the confidence you guys are showing out there?
Yeah, we're good. We're playing very complimentary. We got a defense that's making plays, giving us opportunity after opportunity. And these guys, I mean, offensive line starts with them. I just get the ball to these playmakers, all these guys around me, and they just go make plays. So it's fun. We're a hot team right now. We're going to stay right there, like this turkey, baby.
Yeah, CD's getting in on it. You get a turkey leg. You get a turkey leg. You get the whole turkey. Dak, come on, Dak. You get a turkey leg, too.
Take a leg.
Feast up, guys. Congratulations. Enjoy this win and happy Thanksgiving. JB, back to you.
You know what? He's going to eat that turkey by himself right here, folks, as we walk in.
Yeah, he got real intimate with that turkey.
Speaking of intimate, you know what? Nate is just unbelievable. Pre-game show, he picked the exact score that would be the final score. Here it is.
So I know they're going to try to light up the skies. I feel like Pickens is going to make a big play. CeeDee Lamb is going to step up. He needs to show up for his team. I got the Dallas Cowboys winning this one, and a close one, 31-28. Nostradamus strikes again, baby.
Good call on that.
Thank you,
call
brother.
on the receivers having big games.
Yeah, they did.
Those guys stepped up. Well done, Nate.
Thank you. Yeah, and Pickens. I'll tell you this. Listen, CeeDee Lamb, he did show up. He said, my next game will be my best game. He's had some drops, but man, was he sure-handed today. But Pickens, George Pickens, Mark my words, in a matter of time, he will be not a good complimentary 1B or 1A. He will be one of the best receivers in the league. He's just scratching the surface.
But a smart move for the quarterback to get CeeDee Lamb in early.
Absolutely. Coming off the game that he had the previous week and then to get somebody going, right? This is where I think Dak is on the next level of his career. It's the ability to manage the guys around you, to understand the personalities, and to get your playmakers the ball. And we look at these guys today. George Pickens, 13 targets, 6 catches, 88 yards. I hit on that FanDuel night.
Yeah, good job.
Then we got CeeDee Lamb, 7 receptions, 112 yards, and a touchdown. But Dak, to me, was the story of this football game. And it's not only because of the numbers, it's the end of the game as well. If you're going to beat the Kansas City Chiefs, we saw Patrick coming back in that game, make some spectacular plays, the scramble to the right, the big play down the field. You've got to close them out, and you've got to finish the game with the ball in your hands.
Valid.
Dak did an excellent job at the end of that ball game.
Yeah, I think for the Kansas City Chiefs, this is about penalties. I mean, they sat there, they had 5 defensive interference penalties, and also the blitz. Dak against the blitz, 15 and 19. Outside of that first series, he did not flinch at all. They could not get any pressure on him. And you think about the Kansas City Chiefs a year ago. Very good in one-score games, 12-0. This year, they are 1-6, and then they're 1-5 on the road.
Yes.
So they have no margin of error. They got to win out, in my opinion, to make the playoffs.
Yeah, they got to win out, and it's going to be a tough road. Right now, they're on the outside looking in. On the flip side, like Tracy said, you got the Cowboys beating both the Eagles and the Chiefs in back-to-back weeks. Now you're getting into the latter parts of November and December. If they close this thing out and they continue to play the way they're playing, and like you said, Dak Prescott, we're not saying it enough, and you have been saying it. He is playing some of his best football. Not just the way he's delivering the rock, but how he's moving and negotiating the pocket with his feet and then getting the ball out.
And there was a lot of news made at the beginning of the season for Dallas Cowboys trading Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
Quinnen Williams coming back in and Overshawn coming back. That defense is really playing good football right now.
Yeah, their defense is playing well. I mean, they're humming right now. And you know what? They're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
Nate overheard me talking back in the dressing room. I gave that score to him. I'm surprised he's still.
Oh, my bad, JB. My bad, man.
Hey, please, right, Nate, right. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you again right here on Sunday.